What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, man. Before we continue on this one, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Try to interact with me. I'm trying to make this channel very interactive. If you can, I'm gonna be posting also my Instagram link down below on my video. So if you guys are new to the channel and you like this content, you go ahead and click the Instagram link below and follow me on there as well, man. Try to put different content out, you know what I'm saying, on different formats and everything. So for this particular video, it's pretty much story time, man. So sit down, grab yourself a warm tea, keep you nice and warm, so you could kind of enjoy this little story, man. It's actually a quick little thing, a little comparison. I know one of the previous or a couple of the previous videos, I actually mentioned about the having a place for everything when it comes to name brand tools and lesser brand tools, or whatever, however you want to state it. But that being said, man, I did show a lot of love to Sunex, which, I mean, they are a great brand. They're a good brand, I'm not gonna call them great. They're a really good brand, bang for your buck. They're pretty much spot on. But they did let me down on one particular instance, and that's when Cornwall had come by, and they had a set of line wrenches, man, which I thought was a great price, man. I think it was like 65 bucks for all the line wrenches, from standard and metric, and I forgot what size, but I think it went all the way up to like 19, and then 3/4 inch. Yeah, 3/4. So I thought it was a great deal. I picked them up and I was happy. I was stoked. I was like 60 bucks. I think like 60 bucks, 65 bucks or something like that. I was like, man, you can't go wrong, man. These are, I know Sunex is gonna be great tools and whatnot. So, like I said, I decided to take them and had them. I had them there for about, I want to say I had them there for like about 2 weeks, man. And I never used them or anything. But the time came down to use them. And on these semi trucks, man, dealing with the after treatments, you don't have to use a line wrench, but the line wrench actually helps a lot whenever you're taking out the DPF and SCR temp sensors or the pressure tubes. Even like the lambda sensors and stuff like that, man. You can use the line wrench, and they'll actually do, they'll help you out quite a bit with the line wrench. So with that being said, I was like, stoked. I'm gonna be able to use my line wrenches for the first time, right? So I pulled them out, all happy, and went to use a 14 millimeter. I think it was, yeah, 14 millimeter on the temp sensors. And on the first try, man, I just pushed down on it, not even with an extension or not even another, just with my bare hands. And the wrench literally did this, man. It was right around the base of it, and it opened up, turned, and it closed back. Didn't even round out the hex on the hex head on the temp sensor. Just opened up, went around, and I was like, man, that's you know what I'm saying? Like, for a line wrench to do that, like, that's not good, man. Like, it's not even doing its job. Like, it didn't even round out. If it would have rounded it out, I'd be like, you know what, this thing is just seized in there, right? I have to think about something else to do. But for it to just jump and lock back in or close back in, I was like, it's not good, man. It's not gonna cut it. With that being said, man, luckily it was Thursday morning when I was doing that, and Snap-on came in on that day. So I just kind of waited a little bit, right? I was doing some other stuff that I had to do, taking the rest apart, cleaning up the like where the gaskets go. Just like when Snap-on comes, we'll see what's up. So Snap-on came, and I talked to my dealer, and I pretty much told my dealer, like, hey, man, you got any you got any line wrenches? He's like, yeah, I got the whole set right here. It's cost you this much, whatever. And it's pricey. It's obviously real pricey. I think it was like $250 for the set. But I did tell him, I was like, look, man, I'll tell you what, let me try out the 14 millimeter, and if it gets the job done, I'll buy the set, And he kind of looked at me, kind of smiled. I was like, well, why are you saying, like, if it gets the job done, man? Like, you doubted me. I was like, nah, man, it's not that I'm doubting you. I'm not doubting Snap-on. Obviously, I buy tools from you, man. I love Snap-on. Like, as far as their quality, I know they do good, but and I told him what happened with the Sunex. He was like, nah, man, that's not gonna happen. And he told me the same thing. Unless it sees, it's probably gonna round it out, but it's not gonna open up and do the same thing that Sunex did. I was like, well, let me try it out. They're like, all right, go for it, man. We'll put it to the test. So I went out there and pushed on it, didn't even have, again, I didn't have to use no extension wrench or anything, and it broke it loose, man. It did its job, plain and simple, plain and simple. It did its job. So being a man of my word, I went out there to snap on and told him, all right, sign me up, man. Just sell me the set, you know. And I picked up that set. So I mean, that just goes to show you, man, that, like I said, I explained on that other video, always going for the less expensive brands doesn't always, saving money is not always gonna save you money, if it makes sense, My dad used to have a saying in Spanish that says, "Lo barato sale caro," The cheap turns out to be expensive, And that was this case here, Obviously, I didn't have to go buy both sets. I ended up buying the snap-on set, and then whenever the day came that the Cuomo came back, I talked to my dealer. I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna turn these back in. He's like, well, what happened? And I told him what happened, and he was kind of reluctant or hesitant to pick them back up. Pretty much, he was trying to crack jokes and everything, right? Which I understand. I'm trying to make it seem like it was an operator issue, and I was like, nah, man, I didn't. And I told him, I didn't use I go, look, man, there's no burrs, there's nothing on there, man. It's not like I using I didn't use like another wrench to pry it or anything. Because it didn't even run out the headset, man. Like I told him, it just jumped, And if it's not good, what do I need those tools for, So we didn't argue, but he wanted to kind of like insinuate that it was my issue or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the wrench. Like, what technician does not know how to use a wrench? You know what I'm saying? And I just had to tell him, like, look, man, if the tools don't do his job, they're not good tools. You know what I'm saying? It's not what we're paying for. We're paying for tools, especially when they come with the premium or whatever, so that whenever we need them, they don't falter this way, Especially brand new. And if it was something that I had for years and years and years, and all of a sudden it broke, bent, or something, they're like, yeah, I agree, but a brand new set of tools that I didn't even use, and the first time I used it, it didn't even do its job right. You know what I'm saying? So let that kind of stick with you sometimes, man. Let that stick with you, man. I guess that's what the point I'm trying to make with this video. Not everything that's cheap is good, or obviously not everything that's cheap is good. Not everything that's expensive is good either. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. But you are gonna run into those times where it's like, you know what? Is it worth buying the more expensive tools, or can I cheap out on this one? In this case, I was hoping that the Sunex would do its job, and like I said, unfortunately it didn't for this time. But I didn't lose. I gave him back to Cornwall. Cornwall gave me credit. I think I owed Cornwall a little bit of money, so I told him, instead of giving my money back, just deduct it off of what I owe you. So he just went ahead and did that. So I didn't really lose on that one, And I ended up buying the snap-on ones, and I did overpay for them, but I mean, I got very good quality tools that actually did the job on the first try, and I've used them ever since, and I've let my friend use them on other lines, you know what I'm saying, like for other things, man. And the same thing, they like them quite a bit too. So I can't knock it, And I guess, I mean, you guys can't knock it either. And so yeah, man, with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story with Uncle Tony, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah, catch you guys on the next one, man. God bless each and every one of y'all.